In this video, we will walk through the eSpark student experience. Students will log in for the first time based on how you have rostered them, through Google, Clever, or with eSpark usernames and passwords. Most students access eSpark by heading to espark.app on their device's browser. From there, they press the Sign In with Google button, type in a username or password, or scan a QR code. All class codes and student login instructions can be found in the Roster tab of your teacher dashboard. If you rostered with Clever, your students will go to your Clever teacher page and click on the eSpark icon. This will automatically launch eSpark on the student's device. Once students are logged in, they'll choose a character to be that day and answer our student mood check-in. They'll share how they are feeling with you each time they use eSpark. You can find their responses by looking at the activity report in your teacher dashboard. Then, students will be asked what they would like to learn, reading or math. When they go to each subject for the first time, they'll take a short placement quiz to determine the best level for them. Note that our placement quiz is for 1st through 5th grade. Kindergartners and students in 6th grade or higher will begin on grade level. Each quest will start with a pre-quiz and an instructional video. Students will then work through fun activities and interactive questions to help them learn, practice, and master the standard. After each practice activity, they will be asked to rate the activity with a thumbs up or thumbs down. This will mark the activity complete for them. Finally, there will be a post-quiz at the end where they can show their growth. If they demonstrate mastery by scoring 80% or higher on the post-quiz, they will get a high five from one of our characters. When they earn a high five, they can also record a video of themselves, sharing what they learned on their quest. You can turn the student video feature on or off from your teacher dashboard. Students who do not earn a high five will get a handshake instead, and all students will move on to their next quest. The student experience is different for the lower and upper grade levels. For pre-K through 2nd grade, eSpark characters guide students through the entire experience, including audio support. Students click on the arrows at the bottom of the screen to move forward and back between activities and to show or minimize instructions. For students in 3rd grade and above, the quest is a choose-your-own-adventure experience. Students click on each activity island to work on that activity. Islands that have trees growing have already been completed, and desert islands still need to be worked on. You can still turn on audio support for your older students from the Roster tab of your teacher dashboard. Note that for this upper elementary experience, students still have to complete all of the activities in the quest before they can move on. If you assign lessons to your students, it shows up for them under the From My Teacher section on their homepage. They just need to click on the lesson to get to work on it. Throughout their eSpark experience, students are sometimes directed to a fun practice activity on a vetted, educational third-party website. When this happens, the student first sees the directions for the activity, and then they click the yellow rocket to launch the activity. eSpark will automatically open a new tab for the activity. To return to eSpark when students have finished the activity, all they need to do is close the new tab that was opened. You can also turn on Return to eSpark notifications, which will time students as they work on the activities and let them know when it's time to return to eSpark. When they reach the time limit, it will automatically shut down the activity tab for them and bring them back. You can turn these notifications on by clicking on the lock icon next to the eSpark URL and making sure notifications are enabled. Now you know all about the student experience on eSpark. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us by sending a message through the support chat icon in your teacher dashboard. Happy eSparking!